Thank you, Jeanette. Now, the Mayans have controversially forecasted that the world will end on December 21st. So should we be preparing our bomb shelters, or is it absolute nonsense, Gigi?
Pretty much nonsense, yeah.
Why is it nonsense? And this is the question here. Have we misinterpreted the Mayans, or are they wrong?
Both.
Okay.
No, number one, there is so many theorists out there with the doom and gloom, conspiracy things that are supposed to take place around the 21st of December. And it's really, propagated this fear. A lot of people are anticipating it. What will happen? Will the Earth end? And then they, on top of that, have put all of these unusual types of alignments and situations that really have no relevance. The Mayan calendar really was based on cycles.
Okay.
Basically, the cycle of 144,000 days, which is 394 years, is coming to an end on the 20th of December 2012, and then begins a new one. So it's really a wonderful, encouraging time where we can begin and renew greater responsibility in our lives, take more responsibility for being, the humanitarians that we should be, taking care of each other, Mother Earth, stop sponging off of the natural resources, put into place ways of taking care of things like, the melting of the Arctic, all of these climate changes that are going on. We need to wake up, be more responsible, move forward in a new direction. So I think really it's a new start of a new opportunity.
So we've been misled then?
Absolutely. There are no things like planet Nimburu or these cataclysmic things that are supposed to be occurring. It's really an interesting story. The movie 2012,
yes,
that doom and gloom,
thing, yeah.
Armageddon thing. When it originally started, they had no topic for it. They had no subject for it. They really had no title for it. And so they were researching the internet. It's like, oh, look at the doom and gloom stuff forecasted for the 21st.
Woohoo.
So let's tie it into that.
Okay.
And so it kept growing and growing and propagating, again, that sort of negative fear factor. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. We will come to the 21st of December, which is really the beautiful summer solstice here in New Zealand, and begin a whole new cycle of, again, advancement.
How important is the summer solstice?
Well, it's important because we start a new season. We start a new beginning. We really come into a new way of expressing ourselves, and it's a wonderful time of year because the solstice always occurs on the 21st of December every year. Things come into alignment that cause that, and then we can really take what we've learned from this year, all of our experiences, our trials and tribulations, our knowledge, and the things that we've gotten through, the challenges that we've surmounted, and use that knowledge to move forward with more responsibility, careful planning, goal-seeking, and greater self-fulfillment in 2013.
Well, so it's a great time to review 2012 and think about how we're going to move on.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a wonderful time for really understanding what this year represented to us, how we can use that knowledge for our betterment, and how we can move on with greater fortitude.
We've got down here last new and full moon of the year as well.
Well, yeah, it's an interesting thing because we do have some beautiful energies coming in. The 18th of, the 8th of this month, just a few days from now, the 18th actually, will be the new moon. And that is a beautiful time for new beginnings, new creativity, and really, again, understanding what we can take forward with us for a beautiful year ahead. And it will be a very prosperous, happy year, I believe.
Oh,
and then
great.
the end of...
We've gone from the end of the world to a prosperous, happy new year.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the interpretation. It's the interpretation. And it's really important when we're looking at the facts out there that we are basing them with, facts and not necessarily getting caught up in the whole, desperate upset and stress of that doomsday persona. Nothing's going to happen.
Talk me through the birthdays, people that have got birthdays in December.
The birthdays in December, the 13th of December, that is that new moon in Sagittarius. That's the 13th, actually. And that is the word instigate. That's going to be a wonderful year ahead for anyone who has a birthday on the 13th of December for finding inspirational activities, new beginnings, greater optimism. If you have a birthday on the 22nd of December, that's all about receptivity. And that is the solstice. That is a beautiful time for deeper understanding, greater awareness, greater attunement, and a beautiful start to new beginnings basically for everyone. If we have a birthday on the 26th of December, that's all about change. It's a wonderful year for liberation, thinking outside the box, new freedom. If you have a birthday on the 26th of December, that's all about nurturing, a beautiful time for greater connecting with others, warmth, happiness, family orientation. And finally, if you have a birthday on the 30th of December, that is going to be all about ambition, a strong time of new beginnings, new endeavors, and really more responsibility in the future.
Wow. Have you had a chance to look at January yet? And 2013 as
Absolutely.
a whole astrological alignment?
Absolutely. There's a wonderful alignment happening in 2013 that I think we can all anticipate and work with. And that is a beautiful dance with Jupiter, Uranus, and Pluto. Pluto represents transformation. Uranus is about change. Jupiter represents opportunity. We have really a wonderful time, again, encouraging us to utilize that for greater awareness, for taking more responsibility, for making changes in our lives, making changes to this earth, being stronger as individuals, coming into new intuitive awareness, new creative understanding, and again, really a stronger time where we can take charge.
So you're optimistic about next year?
Absolutely.
This time last year, were you optimistic about 2012 as well, or did that always look like it was going to be a bit of a nightmare on the cards?
No, it's fine.
It was fine?
It's fine.
Okay.
All you have to do is look at the right information, get your sources checked, and, you know, have some good references. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much, GiGi, for
you.
debunking the Mayan myths today.
Thank you.
Have a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year.
You too. Happy New Year.
Okay, you can find GiGi's Motivational Astrology fact sheet on our website. After the break, these